First off, my name is Daniel. I've always been a big Lakers fan, and I've always wanted to make videos about my team. So here I am, day one of Laker videos. I want to start by saying how the Lakers have always been in my life since I was little. I only knew the Lakers with Kobe and winning championships. That's it. Growing up, it was always Kobe being Bryant. It was always about when we're going to win our next ring. So right now, it's kind of disheartening in my life uh, because the last few years have been killer for me, and not only just for me. I'm sure for all Laker fans across the board. And we're going through pain, but I feel like this offseason we finally have some hope, and that's something that I'm so excited for. You don't understand. I could jump for joy. This is the first offseason that I've actually been excited for. I mean, come on, we got the hiring of Luke Walton, and we drafted Brandon Ingram, who I'm ecstatic for. And I'm hoping Luke Walton actually coaches in the summer league. I don't know if there's been any clarity on that. I don't know if Laker fans can shout out in the comments and let me know if there's been clarity that Luke Walton will coach in the summer league. I would love for it to happen, but it's up to Luke and the Lakers themselves. But I think it'd be a good coaching experience to get the foundation up there with the chemistry of D'Angelo Russell, Brandon Ingram, and I heard rumors of Jordan Clarkson if we sign him early. I know Julius Randle's not playing, at least that's what I heard. Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm not. Um, but who knows? But I would love to see that chemistry grow. Um, but I feel like right now the biggest time is upon us. This is the off season that is big for us because it doesn't mean that we have to go and win a championship next year. We cannot rush the development of these young guys. That will hurt us deeply. And of course, I want the best players, and of course, I want championships as quick as anybody else. But I also want not just championships. I want the ride. I get excited. I know we lost for a while, but I get excited when we start winning again because you know what? I felt like, okay, I appreciate it more. When we win, I appreciate it a little bit more. And I know people say that Laker fans are bandwagon fans, California fans are bandwagon fans, but I tell you what, people underestimate Laker Nation as a group, as a whole. We are very loyal fans. We do not wish wash like people say. We stay there. And this is why we're so into our team. And this is why we get frustrated when things do not happen the way that we're used to in the past. And this is why I'm excited for the NBA free agency. And I will say this, I am disappointed. I'm sure some Laker fans are disappointed as well that we did not get a meeting for Kevin Durant. And I really thought about it and I was thinking, and in a way, it finally hit me. It might be a great thing that we did not get a meeting with Kevin Durant. Now, hear me out. Kevin Durant, of course, I would love him on the Lakers. I'm not obnoxious or ignorant to say that Kevin Durant cannot help us get closer to what we need to get. Of course, Kevin Durant is the best player in free agency. The reason why I'm not saying LeBron James isn't because realistically, I don't see him taking meetings anywhere else. I think he stays in Cleveland. Or Kevin Durant, I feel like, he might listen to some other teams, even though he might end up with the Thunder. He's at least listening to other teams. Durant I would love to have, but what him saying to us that we do not have a meeting with him, it is kind of good in a way because we're not wasting our time trying to figure out what Durant wants. He's not pulling us along saying that, oh yeah, we'll take a meeting, let's just wait a couple days and then maybe a Hassan Whiteside is signed. Maybe a Nicholas Batum is signed. Maybe a Mike Conley Jr. is signed. And the Los Angeles Lakers again would be screwed out of a pick, out of a pick of the player that they might need. And right now we need help anywhere. And like Mitch Kupchak said in SportsCenter during the draft, after the draft, that we must get talent anywhere. Right now, when you're a 17-win team, we need talent anywhere. So, unfortunately, of course, I want Kevin Durant. But At the same time, Kevin Durant is doing us a favor by doing this. Um, because now we can focus on free agents that we have more of a chance to get, such as a Whiteside, such as a Batum, maybe a Parsons, a couple role players that we should focus on. And I know these players are not superstars; they're good players. The problem is, Laker fans, we need to. I'm a big believer is that we just need to build a foundation moving forward. When we're coming for 17 wins, and the last couple years, unfortunately, just been, I hate to say it, but it feels like we were tanking. I don't know if Lakers will ever say that or if they ever will think that. Of course, I'm sure the management never goes into a season thinking that we're going to tank. But I mean, it just felt so horrendous. It felt no direction. We hear this media just pulling us down. But finally, we have a chance to build the blocks. And this is why I believe that we're going to move on forward. I believe the first step is that we are going to sign Whiteside. Of course, nothing's guaranteed. And of course, a lot of people disagree with that statement. I just really believe Whiteside is a good building block for us. I know there's some efficiencies and deficiencies with him, such as his PM roll defense is excellent, but his individual defense. So what I mean by that is if there is a Draymond Green that he has to play against, he's gonna get killed. But the reason why I'm so for Whiteside is I think it's a good anchor to play as a team defense right now. And like I said, do I think a Whiteside or a Parsons or a Batum, if we sign two of those guys, are gonna win us a championship? Probably not. Do I think we can make the playoffs? I don't know. I mean, that's even up in the air, to be honest with you. Um, to be honest with you, I'd be happy with 35, 40 wins, even with those guys, because I want to be able to build for the future. If we could grow chemistry, make the young guys get better, showcase ourselves, and let's say next year we get 35 wins, and that's 18 win improvement, which I would be proud for, happy for. I'm sure some fans want to make the playoffs, and I would too, of course. I would love it, but realistically, I don't see it. Um, I hope I hope we see it. I hope I'm wrong. I really do. Because I mean, I would love to go see a playoff game again. The excitement in the air, to go see Staples Center get loud. It's crazy. It's amazing, and um, I love it. Like I said, I love the Lakers. So if I could see that same excitement and I feel that same energy, I would love to be there. But we could build the blocks, and if we're improving like this, our young guys are gonna get better. Players are gonna want to play because are gonna want to come to us because they're going to see that our young guys are getting it. They're figuring it out, and that's going to be amazing in itself. Um, and I just believe that it's going to be great building blocks for us in the future. Um, I'm so excited for that, and I hope we go back to our winning ways. I know there's nothing to predict. I know I'm predicting a whole lot because even Whiteside is a big prediction. I know that's up in the air because we really haven't seen a meeting with him. And then I'm hearing that Whiteside is saying that July 1st he wants to make his own decision then. So, I mean, of course, I'm a little bit worrisome about that. Um, but I'm still keeping on hope, and I believe we will sign Whiteside. And to be honest with you, I think we're gonna sign a player either like Batum or Parsons. I'm hoping it's Batum because he's more versatile, but I just don't know because I feel like I don't know if other fans feel this way, but I feel like a lot of players just drop our name in there to get more money in the free agency market. And to me, that's unfortunate. But, I would love to have Batum. Hopefully, it's not one of those. Let me drop the Lakers' names in there. Jordan, pay me millions more. But you never know in this day and age. I'm excited. I think we should not listen to the media, how they portray us, especially that Kevin Ding article about the ownership. I understand it's puzzling, it's scary to hear about our management not getting along. Of course, it scares me as well, but I have faith in the process. I have faith in Mitch Kupchak, and I believe we will prevail. I'm sure there's a lot of sports media that disagrees with that, but at the end of the day, I believe that with Mitch Kupchak there, he will control the ship, help Jim Buss or Jeanie Buss. I really strongly believe that. We just gotta start winning games, and when we win games, we will hear all those stories. We won't hear anybody talk bad about us. So this is why it's huge for these building blocks and to start somewhere. So then in 2017, we can set ourselves up for even a greater position and moving on forward. These young guys build, and I'm hoping for Russell Westbrook in 2017. Who knows? But Laker fans, I just want you guys to know that this has been a pleasure me doing my first video. I hope you guys comment. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, and I appreciate you guys for even listening to me. And I just hope you all enjoyed. Daniel out.